What is up, guys? NYKF31 here, Madden 19, and today we are playing a complete scumbag, but it serves a purpose. In this game, I played pretty much exclusively match quarters and cover four palms because this was, post patch. Honestly, I wanted to see how the routes were being matched and all of that. And I mixed in some cover six, cover nines, and man here and there. But mostly it was cover four, quarters and palms. And I've gotten to a point where I feel pretty good about the two high scheme I've been putting together for the year. And I'll be doing a video on that. If you haven't watched my explaining quarters and palms video that I did about a month ago. Go back and watch that. I'll be doing that again, going over that post patch with the changes that were made and the cleanups that were made as I give up a touchdown on a kickoff return to Tariq Hill. But anyway, I'll be getting that busted out in the not too distant future and get cranking. But as I said, I feel it's in a pretty good place. One of the benefits of playing a complete scumbag is that you get to see how well what you're thinking of works. As that guy, I don't know why people still do this. In Tampa 2, he brings his safeties all the way up, and there's just no way that he can get over there and cut off that route, so touchdown. But anyway, he's going to be in empty quite a bit and in trips tight end, and he does 5 million hot routes to get sacked by stock coverage. So, whatever you did not work at all. But as I said, this will be a good game to see if the empty and trips rules are being honored, and we'll go from there. There I was in two-man under and just got beat. So anyway, now he goes from empty to trips tight end, and this time I'm in cover three match, and I'm using the high safety, just trying to relate between number two and number three. And again, everything's matched up, and Jarrell Casey is right there. So he is going to take it to the house. You go, big fella. So far, so good. He hasn't had too many gimme throws. He had the one, completion off of man coverage. Here, we're going to dial up a little fire zone blitz here on first down. See if we can crack the empty a little bit. Using the high safety. Book over there, number two vertical. SWAT team. So far, so good. Next play, empty again. I'm going to bring another blitz again. Almost get there. Not quite. And Keanu O'Neal, who has since been finally upgraded, is laid over the middle and Rice hangs on to it. Still staying in his two deep shell. And I really think he believes that he's seeing cover two. I'm in two deep like that. Or he doesn't understand that cover four quarters and cover four palms aren't going to spot drop. So he hasn't had a single easy throw this game yet. He thinks there's going to be someone that he can throw that post in front of, but it's not there. And really, that's the number one thing I'm trying to accomplish is to close down on easy throws, and that would have been a ball game. I'm right there. My defender does not animate. You've all had that happen to you. It still happens, and that gets him back into the game. That would have been pick six with Deion Jones and the plug being pulled, without question. But alas, it's not. And there I get INTs, so now it's just a 14-12 game, and he has the ball in good field position. So not good. Not good. So anyway, same song, different verse again. Just keep on going with this until he figures it out. SWAT team again. And really, he hasn't figured it out. It's close to a half now, and he's still pretty much not getting his crossers open across the field until right there. Again, that's slowpoke Keanu O'Neal, combined with some poor leverage and movement as he just kind of stopped at the, top of his route instead of just keeping on running with him. Get a sack there. The front four showing up, which we always like. Going to try to hold him to no worse than three. Hopefully get a turnover. He wheels a Sean McCoy out of the backfield. So he's knocking on the door. Got to hold the door, as RG would say. He tries to get over me with a high point. Safety closes. So we do. So he's going to get the lead here, which is a little bit annoying. It should be a 21-6 game, or should have been a 21-6 game heading into that drive, but alas. So now he's going to start resorting to manual A-gap blitzing. Here he does not. He's just going to play straight coverage. And we stare down the barrel of the gun here. Pocket presence for the win. We don't panic. Hit Mr. Rice over the middle. I really like this Matt Ryan flashback card. Some of y'all laughed at me on Twitter for getting it, but Matty Ice plays well for me. Bubble screen, Tyreek Hill. Don't quite get in there. Next player, we're going to punch it in with the toss. All of us no money spent grinders out there. You can do a heck of a lot worse than the flashback Matt Ryan. He's got great traits, good throw power for this time of year. He can get it done. Now it's time to keep him off the board. And again, I'm rotating a lot between quarters and palms. I prefer palms over trips for a variety of reasons, which I'll get into in the next set of videos that I do. But he gets a bang-bang throw there. Rod Woodson failed me. I sneak in an aggressive pass rush and get a sack with Joey Bosa. And again with Bosa. So we keep him off the board. He's just way too post-route, deep crosser heavy. Here comes the manual A-gap. That leaves Shady McCoy wide open in the flat. Nice chunk of yards there. Only unfortunate thing about this as far as what I have to do offensively is I couldn't really establish much of a run game combined with my offensive line and the way he's playing. Again, there he has his safety in a bad spot and he had no chance whatsoever. Again, A-gap heat. We max protect. It holds. Touchdown. So back up we go. And here we get a crosser that gets lost by the defenders. And this is why people run this. If your pass rush doesn't get there, that's going to happen. I was in match coverage there, so that corner is in man-to-man on the solo side receiver. That hook has got to get better depth, and that seam flat with no seam or flat threat in that area, he has to be able to cut that off on the backside. And that's what is not happening. So if you don't get the rush and there's time for that crosser to go all the way across the field like that, that's the result. The play after that, I was in 3 lock. My fault for not being on the trips hook zone. So there you go. So he's knocking on the door again. What am I in here? I'm not sure, but I'm in take a nap mode over there. So I just completely fall asleep at the wheel and allow that to happen. So he's going to get within striking range. And I'm going to have to hold the ball for a bit and or score. Hopefully both. Going to try to run. But this is what was happening all the time when I was running against him. I just was not getting anywhere at all. So 3rd and 10 here. I just make a mistake. We all do. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. Don't believe anyone who says that they're perfect. And that's the result. So he's going to have a chance. We get the knockout there. Now it'll be a great time for the pass rush to wake up again. But we're going to be spying here, and again, I don't animate. That's what, the 3rd time that happened, and each time it could have ended the game? Yeah, that's got to be fixed. Got to be fixed. And here, you know, this is a case of I just need a faster player. That's Randy Moss, and that Earl Thomas is not fast enough to run with him. Knocking on the door, need a stand. It's going to come down to 4th and goal. As he tries to run it twice, he gets stuffed, and he's going to try to high point it, and boom, we hold on. So there we go. We got an assist from Super Woodson, but I'll take it. There we finally get some yards on the ground, and we're able to, you know, kneel this bad boy out. So there you go. So all in all, I'm pretty satisfied. Again, there's some stuff they still need to clean up as far as some leverage issues, especially with the curl, quarter, and seam flats on the backside especially. But overall, I think we're ready to go live with the too high scheme for Madden 19, which will be a healthy dose of quarters, palm, C6, C9, C6 invert, and your old school Tampa 2 sprinkled in. And stay tuned for that coming up over the weekend. Hope you guys enjoyed. Talk to you all later. Peace.